Lovely. Oh, I see we're live streaming. Ollie, is it good to go?
You're good to go.
Cool. I was like, oh no, all the adults have abandoned me and I'm alone with all the children. Hi, everybody. Good evening and welcome to your first tribal council as a merge. Wait, that's not accurate. I'm tired. Leave me alone. Welcome to your next tribal council. Um, Obviously, before we get to the vote, we have some questions that inquiring minds. Okay, it is the first. I had a moment of, wait a minute, math, hard, mathing. Thank you, Megan. So yeah, before we get to the vote, we have some questions for all of you. For those of you who may not remember or have been worried that I am dead, I am Alex. I am the production member that has had way too much on his plate this year. But I decided to come on this beautiful merged tribal council to see how everyone is doing. So let's get to the bottom of things. I even wore my pearls for y'all. So hopefully y'all will give me a reason or two to clutch them. I am trusting y'all to make it entertaining for us or don't. That's fine too. All right. So, first up, we've got a question for Marcelo. You won the first individual immunity challenge. How does that feel on such an exciting evening, potentially?
It feels great, you know. This is my first tribal since 1784. I believe that's the year that was the last tribal I was at. No, that was a really good joke in my head. Didn't come out as right. But I feel like I just wanted to make sure like the merged tribal is always the tribal that people have a little bit of more pumped up anxiety over. So I felt like let me look at this beautiful red puzzle that took my entire work day for me to do it a couple times to get the time that I got. And when I did, I was like, okay, thank you. My hard work paid off. So yeah, no, I feel happy to have won it, and I'm interested to see what else is next and what's coming next because I feel like the game is just starting to heat up.
All right, we appreciate that. Thank you. I was like, congratulations, by the way. All right, next up we have for Jonathan. How confident are you that people you trust are telling you the truth tonight?
You just have to hope because, yeah, I, how do I answer that? Like, I never trust anyone officially. Like, you never know. Like, any vote, you could go home, but, you know, and I've only been to one tribal this whole game. So, how confident can I be just going from one tribal of information to suddenly merge vote? Like, this is new territory for me. So, I just really have to hope for the best.
Thank you for that, Jonathan. Next up, we have, oops, I'm getting my names mixed up. Next up, we have Josh. Sorry about that. Josh, do you think the vote tonight is going to be fairly straightforward, or is there a chance we might see something sneaky happen?
So yeah, I'd like to think it was straightforward, but also, my first season of Triumph, I thought the merge vote was going to be straightforward, and then I was the merge boot. So yeah, I'm really hoping it's not a repeat of that. Um, I think obviously, the short answer is if people do what they said they were going to do, and I do what I said I was going to do, and everyone does that, then it will be straightforward. But it's Survivor. Anything could happen. There is 13 of us here, 12 of us don't have immunity. You know, you can put two and two together.
I was like, I'm terrible at math, but I loved that answer anyway. So thank
Yeah.
you. All right. Thank you for that, sir. We appreciate it. Next up, we have Morgan. Um, who do you believe is driving this game? And is that person dangerous to keep around?
So like a good handful of us, we've only experienced one tribal thus far. So I think like with this for what I know, we've been focusing on immunity challenges. So as far as game related, who's driving the car in that regards, for me, it would have to take a second for me to kind of gather a more answer for you because this is like really the first big tribal, see where it happens, kind of go from there. So I think it's too early to tell who would be driving this game, from what I know.
All right. So it seems like we know there's a vehicle in motion. We're just not sure who's driving it. That's what it sounds like. Love it. All right. Next up, we have Alex. Um, Alex, what's your personal threshold for flipping? When does loyalty stop being worth it, if at all?
Mean, are you trying to make me out myself? Like, hello.
I need everyone to know I did not write these questions. I did not randomize who was getting these
No, I
questions.
mean, look,
Don't hate
here's the
me.
deal. It was Marcello's first tribal council since the 1700s. It's my first tribal council since Thursday. So, for us, I feel like our threshold is a little bit different than other people's just because we have had to do more building and breaking of trust with each other. And then, even I haven't been with Del and Weeze for a minute, but like even all the way back to when we were voting with them, right? Like more things have come and gone. So you have to consider all of those new relationships when trying to decide, is it best for me to stick with a person? Is it best for me to flip on someone?
All right, I appreciate that. And yeah, production, I mentioned before tribal, like y'all chose violence with some of these questions. And while my heart goes out for you, I swear my cat is trying to sabotage everything. Yes, we asked the tough questions because we love you guys. So next up, if I remember correctly, is Judenique. All right, Miss Jude, do you feel like you're in the majority or are you hoping you're in the majority? Sorry.
Always hoping. Like, I know anyone here, I know you said you're not good at math, but I do believe that majority of the cast has like at least a basic math of the fact that there are 8 favorites, there are 5 fans, or if you could do there's 8 Dasi, there are 5 Sani, like all these different number things, right? So I'm hoping that I'm in the majority. Like, of course, that they're like you can never be too certain about literally anything, and that's just where you go wrong if you are too certain about anything. So we're always hoping, which is a word my manager hates. She's like, you can't hope that your work will be done. You just got to get it done. I'm like, I'm sorry, girl. I'm gonna hope for it. Maybe someone else will do it for me. Anyway.
No, I love it. I was going to say your boss seems to have a firm grasp on reality, and I like that. Tell her I said hi. Next up, we got Gage. Gage, is it smarter to vote out someone you can't beat or someone you can't trust?
Um, it's kind of a double-edged sword because we don't know what the game entails. So you could think that trust is more valuable and vote out somebody that you think you can beat, but then like I think it was said before in this in the questions is like, can you really trust anybody? And then vice versa. You might vote out someone you trust because you think you can beat someone and that person still beats you. So like if you had to tell me like with a gun to my head, pick one right now, I think at this stage in the game, trust is the most important. So I would go with trust right now.
Wait, hang on. Let me go ahead and sorry. Terrible joke that I'm glad I caught myself before I commit. Thank you, Gage. Um, just trying to tell my cat to put my gun away. All right, next up we got Abby. Is anyone here pretending to play a low-key game, but is actually a much bigger threat?
I don't know. I don't know. If they are playing a low-key game and they're just pretending they're doing a great job, because I don't know. Um, that wasn't that good of a question.
Would you like another?
No, I'm good with the one.
Nope. If you're gonna insult the questions that production, that weren't me, took to make the questions, you get another one. If you got voted out tonight, is there one person you blame? If so, who?
If I get voted out tonight, the person I would blame is me because I did something to deserve it.
I was gonna say, all right, we're here for the gaslighting of ourselves. That works too. All right. Was that a better question, just out of curiosity? I don't know.
That's a no.
I live and breathe. Thank you, Abby. All right, next up we got Dell. To your knowledge, is anyone lying about their vote tonight?
No, if they're lying, then they're also lying to me. So I don't know. Hopefully everybody's being truthful, but I can't say.
Can't say. I feel like I don't know is a very, very common thread for some of these answers, and that is totally valid. Thank you, Dell. Next up, we've got Kara. Only 4 people submitted for this immunity challenge. Was it really that hard, or do a lot of people feel that comfortable to not try for immunity? What are your thoughts?
No, it was really that hard. I mean, I thought it was really hard. Like I would open it, I would, and then just immediately close it out. I was like, I can't even. And also, it was the weekend. I feel like a lot of people had things going on, which like you can't dedicate like 90 hours to figuring out how to solve a red puzzle with no corners and just like 4 stars. So, you know, I think it was just really that hard. This was for me.
We do also choose violence when it comes to puzzles, so I think that's remarkably valid. Also, happy belated Halloween. Next up we got Kim. Oh, also thank you, Kara. I appreciate you. Next up we got Miss Kim. What is
Yes.
the scariest part about a merge vote?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, there's 8 other people here, if we do the math, like everyone's pointed out, that haven't gone to tribal. And so I actually they have, but I think like what it was early on. And then there's some other people that have gone very I won't put Dell and Weeze in that because they have gone to tribal. But anyways, what was the question? Sorry, I was rambling. What was the question?
The question is, what is the scariest part about the merge vote?
Okay, because I'm like on vacation. I'm like a couple buzz balls deep. So, anyways, I think that I think at this point the scariest part is just having people come back together that you don't know if they have relationships with, and just trying to make a vote easy and everyone try to be united together for a vote. So that's what I'll say about that.
I appreciate that. I also hope you are having a phenomenal vacation. Let's see. Next up is going to be Nick. With the tribes officially merged, are fans and faves now no longer a thing, or are those lines still in play?
I would say that the fans versus favorites aspect of this game died during the swap phase because if you look back, right, some of us were swap fucked and we were not necessarily voted out. So I feel like that shows that fans versus favorites is no more and will continue to be no more as far as I'm concerned.
Fair enough. Thank you so much, Nick. Did Weeze ever hop on the call?
No.
No? Okay. Did I inadvertently skip anyone for a question, or did I get everybody? I feel like I did.
You got everyone.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, thank y'all for those enlightening answers. We appreciate it. I'm trying to think. I believe, is Keisha doing the voting booth?
It will be
Or is
Brandon, John, and Chris. I do have a question though
Oh, yes.
before.
Oh, please do.
Well, I have 2 questions. They're both raise your hand, so it's quite easy. Number 1, raise your hand if you have personally been victimized by a John puzzle. So John will be billing you all of your therapy. And then the second one is raise your hand if you think you're in danger tonight. Just out of curiosity. Okay. Yeah, John, definitely put your hand up. Just a reminder, you cannot vote for John in the voting booth. I just wanted to clear that up. But that's all my questions.
Okay. What was it? Yeah, Prod John, you cannot vote for. Feel free to vote for me, but you'll lose your vote. I'm trying to think. Anything else that we need to cover? Anything else we need to?
No, just
Yes,
if anyone
if
else.
Alex, the player, will put Alex J in their name, just so when the voting booth people pull him, they pull the right person.
I don't know how to change it on my phone. Can we
I
just
can
pray
do
we
it.
pull the
I
right
think we
one?
can actually change that.
Let
I've
me
done it.
see. Rename. There we go.
But also, if before we get to the voting booth, if anyone else has anything they'd like to say, now's the time to do so. Nope, you get to continue.
All right. So we will be sending y'all one by one into the voting booth. Please cast your vote. And then in the meantime, if anyone has any shout outs, has anything they wish to plug, pull, piss off, any of that, feel free to do so. And yeah, this is y'all's time.
If anybody would like to shout out any podcasts, now is the time to do so. I will say, if you shout out a podcast, you will receive one.
Shout out to Survivor Now podcast.
Congratulations, Marcelo. You have won 1.
Period. And shout out, what's next podcast? Actually, no, I'm not going to shout that. I don't want to lose one. Never mind.
No, shout it out. See what happens. Shout it out.
No, I'm good. Nick, shout it out, please. Go ahead, Nick.
Shout out our reality podcast.
Sorry, the vote has now been cancelled.
Shout out to my girl Tiffany at work yesterday who looked at my puzzle and said, "Oh my God, are you doing that for fun?" And I said, "Yeah." And she was like, "Oh my God, and it's rotating too?" And I was like, "Yeah." She says, "Oh my God, it looks so fun." And I was like, "Yeah." And then she left and she's like, "Are you almost done with it?" And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "You've been pausing so many times." I'm like, "Tiffany, just go." Tiffany.
It's like the overstimulation that you get when you're trying to focus on something and somebody's like, "So how's it going?" And you're like, "I literally just actually need everybody to shut the fuck up because it's all red pieces."
Yes. It's crazy.
It's like that expression, I just see red.
No, and I fully did.
Yeah.
My roommate came home. I was like, the deal was like when my roommate came home, we were gonna go walk around, enjoy the weather, go get like matcha. And then he came home and I was like, "Oh no, babe, you're gonna have to like sit down next to me and listen to the music because I just want to finish it. Like that's all I want to do." And then he just sat there for 2 hours.
Wait, you said matcha, so I need to ask this question. I need to ask this question. For for anyone, okay, if you drink iced coffee, or if you don't drink iced coffee, you drink iced drinks. Do we drink it year round, or do we drink it for like seasons? Like I only drink iced coffee like summer and
It
fall.
it depends on my mood.
Okay, I do it year round. I don't care. January to December, I will have an
Yeah,
iced latte
I will
in
also
my
like
hands.
Well, like
Same.
Florida's always hot, but I do hot. Like I do a hot pecan latte from Starbucks. Like
Okay.
hot pecan latte over iced pecan latte every day. It's
Megan. Megan just said I do hot coffee year round, never iced.
Come
yes.
at me, come at me, come at me. Because when I have a fucking iced coffee, I don't drink it fast enough and it gets watered down and then it's nasty. But a hot coffee, if it gets cold because you don't drink it fast enough,
That's
you can
why
just reheat it and
that's
then
why
it's
you
perfectly
get
fine.
less ice.
Thank
You don't
you. Thank
get
you,
like
Megan.
You
Thank
know
you,
what
Megan.
I
I like
think
how
is
Megan
so
Megan was
funny?
ready to defend it before anyone attacked her.
I
Like
am
nobody
I am
attacked
a
you, Megan.
hot coffee all year round defender.
Same.
You know what's
Clearly.
so funny? What I love when you go to Starbucks and you say light ice, so then they just put less, like they visibly put less liquid in the cup and they're
I
like,
know.
not getting extra.
There's a TikTok of someone who works at Dunkin', and I don't know if they just come on my For You page, but they always have, they like, I'm gonna show you how I make this, like Sabrina Carpenter ice brown sugar oat milk espresso latte. And it's like, and then here comes the ice, and they just put it ice to the literal brim. And I'm like, where does the coffee go?
Well,
Like,
it's
where
literally
does the
the
coffee
cup,
go?
and then at Dunkin', it's like they fill it up with ice, and then this much of the cup is sugars and pumps. And then they
Yeah,
put like it's
it's gross. Shout out
See,
Dunkin', but also not shout out Dunkin'.
when I go to like Dunkin', Starbucks, whatever, I mean, I don't drink coffee, but when I get drinks there, I want light ice, not because I want more drink, but because I just don't want like ice always coming through the little hole in the lid when I'm trying to drink it.
Yeah,
It's too much.
I want
it's
you to
real.
know
That's
that
what a
I'm the
straw's for.
Hey, well,
Clock.
you know what? Sometimes when I'm drinking my little pink drink, I ain't got no straw.
I'm
Oh my
sorry, but
God.
they really did something with the sippy cup lid. Like they were on something when they created that sippy cup lid. I said, "Thank you for my childhood trauma of like always having a sippy cup because it just like because do you ever like would you when you
And by
go to
on something, you mean drugs because they should never have created it? Is that what we mean?
No, 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 no.
I
Keisha.
hate that daggone sippy cup.
Oh, I love a sippy cup. But like when you're at a restaurant, do you drink from a straw or do you sip your drink? Like
No, straw,
Always
straw.
Oh,
from a
you.
straw.
Always
Well,
drink from a straw.
I don't know
I
where them
don't.
glasses have
Always.
I'm
been.
not putting my lips on them
Thank
Morgan thought she
glasses.
ate with
you.
that for 2 seconds.
Like
Like
the
I
germs, the germs. Ew.
I
yes.
don't trust.
I work
At
at a
all.
restaurant, so I'm
Well,
like
that's
Do you see
actually a
how they
great.
clean those cups? You use a
I will
straw all the
say I
time.
did go to sip a there's a restaurant in Orlando that we went for my roommate's birthday and I went to drink from the water cup and literally as I was putting it here my eyes like went to the cup and it was just lipstick and I said absolutely not, absolutely
See,
not.
that's
And then
not how that
That's why we
works.
get a straw, Morgan.
and then I went to the manager and I said, "Hey, I'm so sorry. I just want to let you know like there's lipstick all over this cup." And he goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And I go, "Can I get a plastic one?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I go, "So where I come from and where I work at, if I'm a manager, if somebody says there's lipstick, your check is getting comped, not just the meal. Like
Yeah.
I need you to forget about this lipstick immediately." I'm like, "You know what, baby? Order the steak. It is on me." Like
Order the what is it called? The porterhouse steak? Yeah, order that.
the tomahawk, the
So,
The tomahawk, the
so
tomahawk.
I think all of us need to go to Morgan's restaurant, and one of
Oh,
Oh,
us
I
is just
didn't
going to sneak a little
comment.
lipstick.
Somebody came to my restaurant and said, I'm really upset because we didn't start the walk buffet. They're like, I'm really upset. We drove 40 minutes here. And I go, I'm so sorry. Order. Like, I was like, this and this is like it. The steak is really good. The ribs are really good. Whatever you order, don't worry. It'll be on me. I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. It's not my money. Comp.
okay. Well,
Yo,
first of all, Morgan, the restaurant I work at, if and yesterday someone called and was like basically trying to like scam and be like, "Oh, I ordered this, but I didn't get it." And you know what I did? I pulled up their check and I said, "What was that?" They're like, "I got this." And I was like, "Well, your check that you paid for said that you got the thing that you wanted." And they're like,
Oh,
oh, sorry." And I'm like, "Try me. Try me one more
oh
time
no,
and see what happens."
that was me when I was a GM at Panera. They would be like, "Hey, I just went through your drive-through and we ordered no tomato." And go, "Okay, give me 1 second." And then like I get the order and I go, "Okay, so what we have running in is you didn't clarify that you wanted no tomato." And they're like, "Oh, I didn't say." And I go, "It looks
That's
like you
like that's like the silliest thing
did."
to complain about. You just take it off the fucking sandwich.
Yeah, thank you. Wait, you worked at
Oh,
Panera. Did you have a Sips account? What is that called? Is it a Sips
the
account?
unlimited
I
sips.
love the sip club. I
I
go there
went
every day.
I love that.
those
You said
Energizer,
sip club, and Kara awoke like a sleeper agent.
the Energizer drinks literally like somebody passed away from the Energizer drinks. The
I'm
charged
just
limit.
getting Dr. Pepper.
Somebody.
Uh,
But like
Oh,
the expression of that is like the person, well, it's Panera is so at fault for this, but like that sounds like more like it's a scary thing. Like, but the person who passed away had a heart condition where
oh,
like
for sure.
yeah, it's not
Well,
like
but
it will
so,
kill you, but
but
you need a
like
lot of
on
yes.
the
Do they
charged
still sell them?
lemonade. Well, so no, I think they took them out and they didn't label properly how much caffeine was in them.
Oh yeah,
And
no,
so
this is 100%
that's
Panera's.
why there was a whole legal thing because they didn't and also these charged lemonades like because we argued they should be behind the counter so that way when you order it like you can control refills because if a kid gets it it's like it's supposed to be like more caffeine than a Red Bull coffee all of this stuff but because it was like free like at a Chipotle you can just grab it people were drinking like consuming they have their free refills so you're just like give me that caffeine and they didn't properly show how much was in it.
yeah, that's
Crazy.
crazy. But yeah, no, good on Panera. Their Frontega chicken panini. Slap.
Oh.
Okay, well, you worked there.
No, my roommate still works there and every day he's like, "Do you want free food?" And I'm like, "Let me look at the menu." And I go, "Who eats at Panera?" Like
Ah,
who is like
Kara does apparently.
yeah, Kara.
No, I
same.
no, actually, I go for
I
the sip. I
did.
literally go for a drink and leave because they took out my favorite sandwich. So now I
What
just
was
get
it?
drinks. The Napa almond chicken salad sandwich.
They took it
Best
out?
one. Yes, it's gone.
Yes. The Napa almond was like so good. And literally I'll be like, oh, can I get this?
Was.
And he's like, okay, I gotta go. Bye.
That literally was their best sandwich, and now it's gone.
That is insane. That was their best sandwich. Ugh, I'm sad about that.
Kim, there's people who are dying.
Girl. What the- Wait, what was the other thing I was gonna say? Oh, has anyone had swig?
Oh my God, from Salt Lake City?
Yes.
No.
The dirty sodas.
Lisa Barlow has, I'm sure.
Yes, Lisa Barlow. She definitely has. And if she
Other than
hasn't,
that,
then they're like selling like little cans of it at like the convenience store right around the corner. And I'm like, do I get this? Because it's not like the OG. Like it's not the original.
What is it?
Swig.
They sell that in the store?
Like the convenience store like right down the street. It's not like
Is
every
that a
convenience
soda place?
store.
It's a soda
Oh, like
place.
they make it.
But there is one in Lower Manhattan. There's like if you go towards the pier, there's like a swig, like there's like a knockoff swig. It's like a you go and you order it's dirty soda. I see like all these TikToks about it. I like really want
Y'all
it.
have does anybody have Dutch Bros?
No, I
I
wish.
love Dutch, but I don't have
Dutch
it near me.
really, really good. And it's cheaper than Starbucks and you get way more. That's what I really like. It's like a bigger
They're
cup.
rebels. The rebels are the best.
What
Love.
do you order?
I either get the bubble gum or
Ooh,
I can't remember the name of the other one, but it's always like the same like three flavors. Bubblegum's the usual one.
they
Or
had
Palm Beach, I think maybe.
they had a mudslide cold brew, and let me tell you, oh my God, I love a mudslide.
Oh my gosh, they wanted a hot girl to do the votes tonight, y'all. Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
So nice to see y'all. Marcelo, shut up. You're so lucky you have fucking immunity, bitch. I wish it was you tonight. But anyways. Y'all, that's bestie. Y'all, that's literally best friend. Like anyways, I have the votes. Obviously, before I read the votes, if anybody has any idols or advantages and would like to play them, now would be the time to do so.
actually, Chris, I have an idol. I'd like to play it tonight. So thank you very much.
Thank you. I can confirm that this is an actual hidden immunity idol. All votes cast for Kim will not count. Anybody else? Alrighty. Well, you guys know the drill. Once the votes are read, decisions final. Person voted out. We asked it all know all that fun stuff. Let's get into the votes. First vote.
Oh, hold on, Chris. Before we.
Oh yeah. You're right. You're right. Sorry, Abby. I forgot. You did get this lovely power or advantage. Unfortunately, you do have to reveal your vote publicly.
Yes, I was instructed that I must say it with my chest.
Your whole chest and nothing but.
My whole chest. And did you know I spent real hard-earned won for this? My vote's for Kim.
That is one vote for Kim. It does not count. Now, I'll get into the votes. Second vote, Kim does not count. It's 3 votes, Kim. None of them count. 4 votes, Kim. And none of them count. Kim, it's 5 votes, Kim. None of them count. 6 votes, Kim. Doesn't count. Kim, 7 votes, Kim. Doesn't count. Kim, doesn't count. Still a no votes, anybody. Kim, it's 9 votes, Kim. Doesn't count. Kim, it's 10 votes, Kim. Doesn't count. Kim, it's 11 votes, Kim. Doesn't count. Abby, it's 1 vote, Abby. 1 vote left. Alex, we have a tie. 1 vote, Abby. 1 vote, Alex. And you guys know the drill. No talking. We got to
All
say
right.
your
Just
vote.
beforehand, because I'm the one who knows all the rules and whatnots for this, in the event of a tie, we are going to give you 10 minutes to discuss right here, right now. No one-on-ones, no alliance chats, just you two playing for your lives. After those 10 minutes, we will revote. Obviously, Wheeze is not here. This will be the one exception. If you guys want to message Wheeze specifically, you are free to message Wheeze in your one-on-one chats. I will be monitoring all of that stuff, so don't fucking try it. But you will have 10 minutes to discuss. If y'all want to end early, you can end early. In which case we will revote. There is no chance of a rock draw. We will be determining our first member of the jury, which will be either Alex or Abby. Your time starts now.
Well, I guess I'll start. Kim, you're iconic for that. That was incredible. I had no idea you had that. That's so
Thanks.
good. You guys, I know that I am down in fan numbers and I know that I'm down in original Sonye numbers, but that's just an opportunity for you guys to use me moving forward. I'm I'm open to whatever you guys want to do. I've tried to reach out to everybody and say, hey, use me for what you can use me for. Um, Obviously, do what you got to do. I'm surprised. I didn't expect that I would be in a tie this evening. But I love Abby as well. So, uh, any questions you guys have, I'm willing to answer them. So, but Abby, if you have something to say.
Oh my God, Kim, I knew it. I knew if Kim played an idol, it was gonna be my name up. I knew Kim hates my ass. I knew it. Anyway, I love Alex, so this is really sad. I really wanted to play with you, Alex. I'm so sad. I am super loyal. Oh my God. Anybody that I'm aligned with, I don't think they're questioning me at all. Um, I like am fully transparent with everything I say. I like to check in, keep it 100. This weekend's been really busy because I've like been on a bender. But if you like connect with me, like I will tell you everything. Like literally, I bought the fucking hidden chest, had to say it with my chest. I also have Keisha's power, I'll tell you right now. Keisha's power, I can turn someone else's vote into my vote, which is like not that good of a power. I feel like if it's Keisha's power, it should have been better. But I will be like honest if you have any questions. Yeah, Alex, I want you to leave tonight, but I'm sad either way.
Well, I
Okay,
also want
bye.
you to leave tonight. And Abby may have powers. You guys know all of my tea. My extra vote got spilled. That's not a shock to anybody. So, use that for what it's worth as well. But also, I don't have any money. I can't buy anything. I have no powers. I'm no threat at this point. Like, at least Abby has something in her pocket. I got nothing, and y'all know what it is. So,
Um, that's it.
I was going to say, if all of y'all don't have anything else to say and y'all just want to vote, I'm going to need unanimous consent from all of you.
Can we talk? Are we allowed to? Don't we
You
have two
guys are
minutes?
allowed to talk, specifically
Oh,
openly publicly here. It's just, no
got
one
you.
else.
No, no one-on-ones, of course. Um,
And no breakout rooms.
no, of course. I mean, I feel like Alex, I don't really haven't. I mean, we just spoken like today, yesterday, and the beginning of March. So like, and I have had a relationship with Abby. So like, I feel like for me, my thing is just because of that. I feel like something. Also, shout out Kim. That was iconic. That was everything. Anyway, back to the game. I do feel like I just, yeah. If you,
I mean, sure, and I think that's fair, but at the same time, you have to also create like new relationships. And I'm somebody who
no, I
I
know.
think I'm open to making new relationships with all of you guys. I've been sitting here kicked down like a puppy this whole game, losing everything. I'm not gonna win a challenge. Like, I don't know
No, I
what else
know.
to tell you guys, to be honest.
I mean, let's shake up the game. Like, why are we going after people who don't have shit? Why are we going after people who have been to tribal after tribal? Let's shake up the game. Like,
Because
why
it's
are we
about
sitting here
forming
doing what everybody else wants to
connections.
do?
No, it's
I'm just
not. We're
saying,
doing
like,
what everyone else is doing. It's about forming connections. And I feel like I've had a connection with Abby since the beginning of the game. And then I get to emerge, and Alex and I only talk like once or twice every day. So, like, I can only go off of what I have and knowledge that I have. Yes, I would love to shake up the game, but at the end of the day, it's Final 13. There's still so much more game to play. And that Final 13, I'd rather know where I'm going next than I'd rather deal with the devil I know than the devil I don't. So it's not about shaking up the game. Not that y'all are devils. That's just the expression. Y'all get it.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, okay, let me figure out this whole new game because, I mean, it could have been, I mean, I had no idea that you had an idol. Obviously, and a lot of people didn't. I guess everyone didn't know who you had an idol, but someone who
maybe because no one tried to get to know me. So that's on
Well,
everybody else.
actually,
hold on a
no, I
Okay,
second.
wait.
messaged you,
Okay,
Kim.
wait,
I
wait.
messaged
Yeah,
you,
let's not do
and you
that.
never
No,
messaged me
I mean, I
back.
will give Judanique did. Judanique did. But I was hearing that, the reason why I was the vote was because I was short with everybody and nobody could talk to me. There was also reasons that we'll discuss later. But I'm just saying, like, and Marcelo, you did try as well. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, don't go off. I'm just saying, like, you can get to know people on a different level, build that trust, build those relationships. You might not have them now, but you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow at Tribal. You don't know
Well,
what's going to
Kim,
happen in
I
two
am
days from
getting
this
to
game.
know you very well right now. And honestly, you wanted to shake up the game. You shook it up, baby. You shook it up by putting a
Very
big
much.
fucking target on your back right now.
Great.
Okay, can I just say really quick, like this is low-key irrelevant, but like speaking of the devil, either Alex or Abby is gonna be a demon after this. So I bought the demon attack, and so they're not gonna go right away. I just have to get this out here because like this power is bullshit anyway. I spent 50 fucking coins on this. I'm very mad about it. But anyways, one of them is gonna be a demon after this vote. And so they're either Alex or Abby is not really leaving, like they're leaving the game, but they'll still be in our midst. Just putting that out there.
Well, I would like to not be a demon. I love Jesus. I went
Alex
to
is a
church twice
Christian. That is
today.
hard for him.
I can't be a demon, you guys.
Alex, this is so rotted. They put two queens against each other.
They did. They did. Um, but yeah, listen, you guys, I am a fresh slate for you. So do what you gotta do, but I'm right here. I'm willing to make a move with you. So,
Me too.
but I love Abby. But
Yeah.
but she's scarier than me too. So,
Alex, I haven't won a game.
girl, I haven't won one in like 2 years, and nobody wanted me to win that one anyway. So,
I'd just like to say, Alex, you saying you haven't won in 2 years. I wish I had won 2 years ago. My guy, I have won one game. It was in 20 fucking 19. 2 years. Ooh.
hey,
Had
well,
to
calm
voice a
down.
little complaint there.
I'm ready to vote. I don't know if anyone else is.
Are we all ready to vote?
I mean, no, but I guess.
All right, then I will end it here. I will re-enter the voting booth and I'll send you over one by one. As nature of the tiebreaker, Abby, Alex, obviously y'all are voting for each other because I don't think y'all are voting for yourselves, right? All right, so y'all are not going to the breakout room. I will be going into the breakout room. I will be resending you one by one, and then you will have our decision from there.
And just to make it very clear, you can only vote for Abby or Alex. Just thought I'd mention that in case someone tried to vote differently.
my God, this is not my night. My flight was delayed. I just got home. I get in the shower. I get off. Oh my God, my sneaky link calls. My sneaky link calls. He said, "You want to come over?" I said, "Yes." I sit down, get on this tribal call, start doing my fucking makeup for the sneaky link. And then I get the text that says, "Wait, never mind, I'm a rain check." So I just take out my whole makeup. Then I get fucking voted for. This is not the night.
I'd just like to remind people now
Ollie,
it's
you need
time
to
for
make
him
a
to shout
breakout
out.
room. I'm dumb as fuck.
What?
I need you to make a new breakout room. I'm dumb as fuck.
I can make it. Hold on.
No, it's fine. I can do it.
Okay,
Sorry,
fine.
prod issues. Fun stuff.
This is what happens when they don't have me control the Zoom.
Okay.
All right, just let me know when you make the breakout room, then I'll jump in and I'll start pulling y'all one by
Yep.
one.
Just about to make it. I'm just finding you. There you
Oh,
are.
also just to be clear too, if it wasn't already, since the time for discussion ended, no more talking to weeds. I assumed you guys wouldn't attempt that, but
But you can talk about random things or shout out anyone you would like or shout out to any podcasts.
While we're
Shout
sitting
out
here,
to
I
Rapping
am,
Out Podcast.
yeah.
Do I get
Uh,
yawned for that?
Congratulations, you get a 1.
Ollie or Megan, I am curious how that works. What happens if someone is not here for tribal, like Wheeze is, and it goes to a revote, and that person is like not around on Discord in the time period to submit a
right.
revote?
So
What
if
happens?
somebody pre-voted for somebody that is not eligible to be voted for in the revote, it goes off of trust rankings. Hence why
Okay.
we tell you guys we don't fuck with you in the trust rankings. We're not going to make it a challenge. We're not going to do nothing. Like it is genuine. Like we want your trust rankings. For live nights though, we'll get like actual voting lists from you guys, like a longer list because live nights are always like convoluted and there's
Right.
multiple votes. So we would get like a longer list for that from you
Mhm.
guys.
And I guess ideally we would all be here for our live stream.
Ideally, of course, but you know,
Yeah.
we try
Okay.
our best.
Okay, that's good to know. Was that in the rules that I didn't read?
Maybe you should read the rules.
Maybe. I'm not going to.
Org players don't read.
Okay, if I take a work call.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
On a lighter note, this is my cat right now. She's a whore. She just wants cuddles.
Votes will be coming shortly.
And oh, the votes did come in. Oh, the votes did come in. So, yes, y'all know the revote, y'all can't play any advantages. So, allow me to get into it. First vote, Alex. Abby. One vote, Alex. One vote, Abby. Alex. It's two votes, Alex. Tied. Two votes, Alex. Two votes, Abby. Three votes, Alex. Two votes, Abby. Tied again. Three votes, Alex. Three votes, Abby. Four votes, Alex. Tied again. Four votes, Alex. Four votes, Abby. Three votes left. Alex. Five votes, Alex. Four votes, Alex. Abby. Excuse me. Sorry. And the eighth person voted out, the first member of our jury, Alex. But as Dell mentioned, there is a little bit of a demon attack here. So just because it is out of the game means you are still around for this next round. So any final thoughts?
Yeah, I wish I could say there are no hard feelings, but there are. You guys are lame. I had to fight my behind off, and y'all sat here, got one round that you had to go to tribal council and got to quit. And all of a sudden, you don't want to do anything. You don't want to play. But it's fine because I'm still here.
Alex, the tribe has spoken. However, as it's been alluded to, there is a twist. Some may call it shit, but we will see. Obviously,
I
someone
would
has
call it
activated.
shit.
Someone has activated Demon Attack, and what that means is you have become a living ghost, which means you will still be in the game. You will not compete in immunity or tribal. However, you will still be able to talk to your tribe mates via the tribe VC and the tribe chat. So you are free to talk to them. They are free to talk to you. You will then head to Ponderosa as the first member of the jury after next tribal.
Some of you are going to be miserable at Final Tribal Council. Remember that.
But that is everything done, and that is your first tribal